Today, I want to talk about what was my favorite version of Donald Trump. Donald Trump ran for president in 2016, 2020, and 2024. Um, One of my favorite version of Donald Trump was his 2016 version. He was energetic. He said some really populist things like he will bring back your jobs that was shipped overseas, and he was destroying Jeb Bush, one of the brother of George W. Bush, who was president from 2000 to 2008, about how the war in Iraq was a big mistake. Um, how how people invaded, how the United States invaded a country that did not even attack them. And he had a lot more adversarial interview. He went to CNN, he went to MSNBC, CBS, and all these different left-wing outlets, and he will clash with the interviewer. You contrast that with 2020, he didn't really have any, he didn't really have adversarial interviews. The only adversarial interview that I can think of that he had was when he was interviewed by Savannah Guthrie, um, when they canceled the second presidential debate because Team Biden wanted a virtual debate, but Trump did not want a virtual debate. So this is why they canceled the debate after Mike Pence mopped the floor with Harris in the vice presidential debate back in 2020. So this is like an adversarial interview that I can think of. And it's the same thing with 2024. During his campaign, he didn't really have like some iconic moments um, in terms of adversarial interview. He will only do interview with his favorite news outlet, which is Fox News. So 2016, I feel like Trump was his most iconic moment, even though he did statistically better in the 2020 and the 2024 election. I prefer 2016 Trump. He said also some wild things, um, how Ted Cruz father assassinated JFK. That was crazy. And then he destroyed the Republican establishment in the primary, and then he destroyed the Clinton establishment in the general election. And also, Cruz won a couple of contests. He won like 11, and then Marco Rubio won 3, and then Kasich won 1. But he destroyed the Republican establishment in the primary and then the Clinton establishment. And then he was the underdog. I mean, he was an underdog in 2024. But 2016, it felt like a foregone conclusion that Hillary was going to win. But he was able to easily defeat her in the Electoral College, narrowly winning those 3 crucial swing states, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Florida, by a razor thin margin. That's all I gotta say.